Welcome back to the Shell Show. If this is your first time here, I am Rachel, and this is the Shell Show. Please take a minute to hit subscribe. If you've already been here and you haven't hit subscribe, then please do that too. Also, if your first time is here now, if you could just go back to the welcome video and watch that, and that'll just give you the gist of what's going to pretty much happen in this channel. Long story short, I'm gonna turn 40 and I'm vlogging my journey to a new me and recreating myself. Okay, so I'm starting that out with a tummy tuck. I've lost a good amount of weight, and I haven't been able to just really benefit from the weight loss because I still have to buy stuff a certain size in order to accommodate the extra skin. So it's gotta go. Like, the label literally for my countdown to surgery says belly gone, because the belly is got to be gone. I don't expect to come out of surgery. I have realistic expectations, but I have kind of high ones too, based on just some of the work that I've seen from the doctor. If you haven't already, in another video, you also know that I'm going to see Dr. Castillo, Dr. Martin G. Castillo in Matamoros, Tamaulipas, Mexico, right there on the outside of Brownsville, Texas. That's the doctor that I have chosen for my surgery. Anyway, so the last video that I ended, I was heartbroken, really, and I was frustrated with the quarantine and homeschooling and the kids and just how things were going at that particular moment, and more so just devastated for the fact that there were so many people going back and forth with, you shouldn't go, don't go now, wait, reschedule. So I was originally scheduled. I am not starting this video over for that one little piece of mistake. Okay, I was originally scheduled for April 11th. Due to Corona, I decided to reschedule. Heartbroken and didn't really want to, but felt it was probably for the best that I reschedule. So I let my coordinator know, Allie, who, by the way, is awesome. Shout out to Allie Pedrosa, who answers every stupid question I have, even if it's like 2 o'clock in the morning. Anywho, so after I rescheduled and said I'm not going, I left my date on pending. My head and my heart was just pretty much like, I'm not going to get this surgery done till July at least, June, July at least. And my whole initial goal was like, surgery on April 11th, heal, 2 months post-op, my birthday, June 5th, boudoir photo shoot, party like a rock star, blah, blah, blah. Not going to happen. So I sat there in all the surgery groups, and I watched dolls go a couple of days before my scheduled date, a couple of days after my scheduled date, and then the week after, and the week after, and I was like, man, I should have just went. I should have just went, because I really didn't get a definitive sign to not go, per se, outside of just Corona. It seems like everything kind of fell in place financially to allow me to go, and I just decided, cancel. But I don't know, I felt I should have continued to go, but maybe it's for the best that I waited. God works in mysterious ways. He has his own plan, so it's probably better that I waited. Anyway, I contacted my coordinator and I said, hey, what dates are available like now? Like, I want to go now. What do you got? I knew there were dates coming up that were way before June, because dolls that were scheduled to go in May had went in April for a lot of the other dolls that had canceled in April. So she gave me the available dates, and I'm scheduled for May 19th. So that's next Tuesday, y'all. If y'all are watching that, like, today is Friday the 15th, and I have surgery on the 19th. It's like less than 3 days away. So I'm ready. I'm nervous. I'm anxious as hell, but I'm ready. And I'm also gonna, towards the end of this video, give an idea of what the whole body looks like. So please, no negative comments in regards to what I look like. None of that. Oh, bitch, lose some more weight. You should lose some more weight. please, keep those to yourself. Thanks. Anyway, I'm going to show you what it looks like so you can get an idea of the before. Yes, I probably could have lost about good 10, 15 more pounds prior to surgery, but the majority of what's here and what's got to go is skin. So that's the majority of it, and so that's what we're doing. Dr. Castillo is doing a fleur-de-lis tummy tuck, an FDL tummy tuck. That's what he recommended that I have. So I'll give more description of like where he's gonna cut when I stand up. But so that's where I'm going. I have pretty much every possible supply that I think that I'm going to need, and I have all my money separated in envelopes so that I can be prepared to pay for anything needed if it were to come up. Blood, iron, it's all set aside. I'm ready. I'm ready. So I just ask everybody for prayers, not the negative comments, but some prayers that everything is smooth sailing and it goes great. Someone, I think on Instagram, asked me if I could do a video on why I chose Dr. Castillo. So I'm 6 minutes into this, but I'll say it now. I've researched the surgery for a while now, couple of years, and I started out looking in the States, obviously, and everybody knows that the price of the States, and there's not so many doctors that can get you that snatch in the States that can out of the country. So I started looking into the Dominican Republic, and my eyes were pretty much on a few doctors there. I kind of set my sights on Dr. Desenia, I think that's how you say it, in the Dominican Republic, and I was really amped on like all the results and things that he had going on, and I was talking back and forth to his coordinator, and it seemed like we had a good rapport and things were good, and then at some point she just stopped replying, and I couldn't get any answers. I couldn't get another quote. I couldn't get anything done. Then it seems like he just kind of started getting a lot of deaths and a lot of dolls talking about burns, and I know burns can happen anywhere, but I'm not getting lipo this round, so not necessarily concerned about lipo burns. Anywho, I didn't get the reception that I wanted from the coordinator towards towards the fact that, oh, I got the money, sis, let's do something type of thing, and I didn't get that, so that did it. And at that point, as I started looking in other places, I looked at Dr. Lazos in Tijuana, as well as Dr. Baez in Tijuana, and I just weighed my options. I ran across Dr. Castillo. A friend of mine went there for lipo, and we also had surgery, tubal reversal, at the same place as well, and so I pretty much kind of trusted her judgment as well. So I started looking into Dr. Castillo, and it really stinks because I couldn't find any information that I needed. He doesn't really have an Instagram, and there's not so much on Facebook per se. A lot of dolls don't share, and I understand why, because people steal their pictures and they make rude, ugly comments about people's before, so I get it. But I contacted a couple coordinators and didn't get a reply fast as I needed or promptly. I reached out to Allie, who from day one has basically given me all the information that I need. She has dug up and found and dragged up tons of before and after pictures, asked the doctor for pictures, so many things so that I could see this and see that, and as far as recommendations from the doctor on what procedures I should have. So so I guess the question, why did you choose Dr. Castillo, outside of the fact that I like his work, that I was seeing dolls, bigger dolls, because he doesn't have a BMI limit. His thing is basically trying to make people a better version of themselves, because everyone has to start somewhere. I didn't expect to get off that table looking like Meg Thee Stallion, Cardi B, or something like that, or have an automatic vixen body or whatever. I expect my belly to be gone, and I expect it to be snatched in a way to where it is 100% improvement from where I came from. And if in the process of massages and wearing my faja and everything like that, I end up with a decent figure, then it's better than this one that I got right now. So, I mean, I don't want to be botched, obviously. I don't want to look screwed up at the end of the day, but I want an improvement off what I have. So, his results and what he had with bigger dolls was one of the reasons. I mean, I'd be lying straight out if I tell you that, oh, money wasn't a part of it. The price was also a part of it. I caught a special that was happening, and that also was a part of it. The big, huge part of it would pretty much, I think, just be the coordinator that I got, which was Allie, and the communication and the willingness to really help. And it let me know that if somewhere along this journey I were to experience some problems or needed help, that there was somebody there that can reply to me, and that's what I needed. Even Dr. Castillo is on the groups, you know, commenting or saying stuff on dolls. He's messaged me as well in regards to massages and different things. So even the doctors on top of that. So that, you know, basically sealed the deal. And that's why I picked Dr. Castillo. So I pray that everything works out, that my results are what I want them and desire them to be, and hopefully I can inspire other dolls to go to him as well. And I wanted to kind of start this channel because, like I said, he doesn't have the Instagram, and there's not so much. I found like a whole bunch of DR dolls on YouTube, but I couldn't really find anyone for this particular doctor, or not a lot of doctors for Mexico per se. So I wanted to do one so that people can get, you know, insight on this particular doctor, and, you know, how this journey looks on someone maybe that looks like them per se. So that's it. I hope that answered your question about why I chose Dr. Castillo. I can, you know, tend to be long-winded, so I probably didn't answer it at all, but hopefully it helped. So comment and let me know, please. I was going to say something else. So that's that. And I'm going to do the horrible part of this video now. So give me a minute to get what I need to get so you can kind of see what the before looks like. But let me show you real quick another before. Wait a minute, because let me find it. I had it, but okay. Alright, look. So this picture, can you see that? What do people do? This thing? I don't know if that works. For real. Like they put their hand behind the picture. Anyway, this is me before I had gastric bypass in 2004. This is what I went in surgery looking like. And like I said, like in the first video, I literally lost that 150 something pounds in less than 6 months. So there's no hope for any kind of skin retraction in that. And this one, exclude the X. This is the day, this is me, this is the day that I decided that I needed to have that gastric bypass. I was at the Six Flags that day, and that guy told me you can't ride this Superman ride. I'm sorry, you're too big to ride that ride. And I literally cried. This was spring break 2004. And we went to spring break every freaking year. And for that man to tell me that I couldn't get on that ride was horrified. This is me and my cousin. But that's me again that same day. Does that work, really? I don't know that it works. That's me that same day at the Six Flags when he told me that, like, before I had the surgery. And this was me a year after I had the gastric bypass. Like you can see, I am dramatically, does that work really? Smaller. But there's still skin, like you can see. But that's a year after, and that's after 150-pound weight loss. So that's that. Those are the befores. So compared to this chick right here, to this, I'm good. So any improvement in not getting back to that, and an improvement on what's up under that swimming suit would be great. Alright, give me a minute to pause this for a brief second. When I come back, you're going to see all the yuckiness that is and has to go. Be right back. Okay, so I'm back, and this is it. I can't necessarily say this is what I look like in clothes, because obviously things are normally tighter or whatever, but these are pajamas, so this is it, you know, kind of covered up, and you can just kind of see all that whatever. Anywho, I dread this part because people are so mean, but whatever, this is my journey. So this is it. This is what I got here. Let me kind of scoot this up. So I've literally been left with all this skin forever. So I'm not going to show you my butt because I'm not getting a BBL this round, so it doesn't matter. These are my incisions from my gastric bypass. But this is it. Like, so people know that it's not just, you know, fat per se, that it is skin, you know, it's hanging skin. So this is it. This is what I'm working with. I got this whole tramp stamp back here that can't nobody even see because it's covered by skin rolls that fall. And I'm not even sure where I got that. I actually think I got that like around about the time before I had the surgery, or right after I had. I think I was feeling myself after losing 150 pounds, but not really thinking it through with the fact that there was skin there, and like, bitch, you shouldn't get that. Just because it looks good bending over, it doesn't mean it looks good now. Anywho, so this is it. This is it. So this is it. Okay. If you're disgusted by this point, subscribe anyway. And then leave if you want, but subscribe. So this is loose, and this is loose, and these are like most of my main things. This, and of course, my stomach. So I want him to focus on that. So what he's doing is a fleur-de-lis tummy tuck, okay? So there's going to be like an extended tummy tuck. So it's going to go from hip to hip. There's going to be a scar from hip to hip, and he's more than likely probably going to cut all this foolishness off. And I'm hoping, and I'll ask him nicely, to cut this roll off. If we can cut off most of this roll, that would be freaking awesome. And the other part of the fleur-de-lis tummy tuck, there's going to be this incision here. So he'll cut the bottom, and then there's going to be like right up under the breastbone, it's going to be like a upside down V here like this. So he'll cut here like this, and then here like this. And so he will pull up and pull down, and when he cuts this big chunk of piece of skin out, so it's going to be an incision that's going to cut from here. It's going to cut this piece of skin. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. So I figured I would play Dr. Castillo real quick. So yeah, you're still looking at all this? Okay, so I'm going to pretend I'm marking myself up per se. So he's going to put, of course, I guess it's not going to be perfect, of course. Okay, so he's going to do like a V like this, and I'm looking in the mirror trying to figure if I do it right or not. Like this, and then of course there's going to be the extended tummy tuck, which is going to go from here like this. So Can you see that? So he's going to cut there and cut that off. And then so these two, once he cuts up the piece, so the piece of skin will look like this, and then it'll have this. And so once he cuts this, he'll pull these pieces together, which hopefully yanking and pulling all of that will smooth out some of these rolls with the addition of pulling down and pulling up. Okay, so just to show you, just so you can see that I'm not crazy in my mind and thinking that it'll be okay. Like, if all of this skin has to go, like if you literally, if I could lift all of this up and gather it and take it off, the foundation up under that is actually pretty freaking awesome. Like, you can see the hips and you can see what's there. So that's that. I will cover up the foolishness and wash this off. I have to wash my ass anyway. So that's that and what's going to happen with that. So hopefully that gives you a better idea of what's going to happen, what's going on. And this is about 21-minute video. So I guess I will get ready to end it now. I'm feeling like I forgot something to say, but I explained why I picked Dr. Castillo, what I was doing, showed you this month, let you know my surgery date's in 3 days, and now I gotta pack. I got Amazon boxes everywhere full of stuff that belongs in a suitcase that I have not done yet. And since my kids are with their dad this weekend, gives me ample opportunity to actually pack versus waiting till Sunday when they come back at the last minute. So if you have any questions, please leave them below. If there's something that you want to ask that I didn't say, let me know. I'll answer it the next time. If you have something nasty to say about my weight and my body, don't. I'll delete it and probably block you. And if you got positive vibes and prayers and all that other lusciousness, then please comment below, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and be ready for the next one. My next video probably will be hell, I don't know. I'm thinking it would be like when I get ready to leave, maybe when I get there. I really don't know. I knew I needed to do this because my date changed and I didn't want it to be a big gap between I'm not having surgery to look at me, I had surgery. I needed to be something in between there. That's it. I would say I wish I could edit this down to be smaller, but I don't know that there's a lot that I could cut out without cutting out something that's important. Or important to me, my channel. Anyway, another thing before I go though, like the cheekbones here, like this neck, like this body, I'm not meant to have it. It's gotta go. It's gotta be, I don't know, like I visualize myself as somebody totally different underneath all this, and so it's about time that I just crawl up out of there and be me. So everything's gonna be pushed back. So instead of boudoir photo shoot on my birthday, June 5th, I'm gonna move it to, I want to say July 19th or something, which would put me 2 months post-op now versus 2 months post-op then. I think that's it. I'm going to cut it short because it's been a long video. We're running up on 25 minutes. And like I said, anything else, any questions, any comments, leave them below. Anything that you would like for me to do a video about, then let me know and I'll do it. I will be... See, I told y'all that video was getting long because my whole phone just cut off on me. So, and you know, after rewatching it to try to remember where I ended at, I noticed like I touched my hair too much and I touched my face so much for don't touch your face during coronavirus. But on the upside, my hands are clean. Anyway, That's it. That's all I have. I'm going to, for real, I'm ending the video if it doesn't cut me off again. But that's it. So if you got anything you want to talk about, you want me to talk about, send a comment, send a message, send all your positive, good vibes and prayers this way. I probably won't have another video till I'm either there or out of surgery. And that's it. So please, 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 please subscribe to this channel, like this video, and tell somebody about it so they can subscribe as well. And I look forward to making another video and coming back. Thank you for joining me on the Shell Show, and you guys have a wonderful, blessed day. Hello, welcome back to the Shell Show. This is Ray's show. That's not what I want to say. Back to the Shell Show. If this is your first time here, please hit subscribe so that you can... I wanted to say my name. Hello, welcome back to the Shell Show. If it, son of a, I should probably put these blue. I can't even get this right. I need like a whole fucking script behind me.